Welcome to IYR Talks. In the last two sittings, the Supreme Court has given a finality, at least for the time being, on this ongoing issue of quality of Tirumala prasadam. In the first sitting, they made a request to the politicians not to drag the deity into politics. And this time, they made a request not to draw them into the politics. And of course, they left some discretion to the Solicitor General last time when they requested him to find out from the government whether the present city is good enough or it needs to be replaced. Solicitor General today came and gave his opinion stating that the present city is manned by people of good caliber and need not be replaced. But one more officer at a senior level from Government of India can supervise its operation. This is what the Solicitor General's feedback to the Honorable Court. But Honorable Court went a step further and felt that there is a need for a separate higher level sit so that the feelings of the devotees are assuaged and the truth not only comes out but also seen to be come out in an impartial, fair and proper way. So with that in mind, they constituted a new sit with two police officers to be nominated from Government of Andhra Pradesh, two by the central government and one food safety authority expert to be associated with it, and this sit will function under the guidance and supervision of the CBI director. And with this order, they have disposed of all the petitions, which means the monitoring will not be done by the Supreme Court, which could also have been one of the options or could have been a better option if that was done so. But however, given the intensity of passion that this has generated and the debate this has generated, I am sure all those who are working on that will do it in the most impartial and objective way and the truth will come out. But more importantly here is the institutional prestige. Whatever we do, we should not tarnish the prestige of the institution, credibility and the belief of people. So that's something that all political parties should keep in mind, because if that's not taken care of, there will be a permanent damage to the institutional reputation. We do see most of these Christian institutions, Vatican, how much of a importance they give to preserving, presenting the integrity of the institutions. That should be a good example for Indian institutions as well. More importantly, this should be taken as a wake-up call by the government. For a long time, there is a lot of politicization that's going on with the religious institutions. The boards are being packed by all sorts of people with a lot of political patronage. One particular occasion which I can recollect, there was one chief minister who wanted to reward a political volunteer who has done some work for the party, and he told to the concerned minister, get the biodata of that person, I want to post him as a member of the Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission. But that biodata never came. So he questioned that minister, why so many times I have told the biodata does not come. She told, so that particular post requires a graduation as a minimum qualification. This man is not even a graduate. Oh, is that so? Then we'll post him to the TTD. And he really posted him to the TTD as a member and was there. And quite a number of these board members were doing business there of selling darshanam tickets, making money on that. And this was going on for quite a long time, irrespective of who is there in the power. So this time, now that this has come out, to take this as an example and then start working back and see that these boards, these institutions are properly constituted with people of devotion and lot of belief in the God. Then only systems can work properly. Otherwise, whatever you do in the end, if not this, some other way, the corruption, the inefficiency, lack of faith will show themselves up in 110 different ways. High time the governments address this issue and work on this. Thank you.